I am going to record. And the first thing we are going to do tonight is we're going to go into our groups on Facebook. If you guys have been on Power Hour with me before, you will probably remember this task because this is something that I love to do. But go into your groups on Facebook, okay? Click on your groups so that you can see all of them. You're going to go down to other, most likely, because I don't know about you guys, but usually my pinned ones are like business, and then it will say groups you manage if you're admin in any groups, and then it will say other. I want you to find a group where you feel like you can easily interact with, and we're going to interact with 10 minutes in this group about whatever you want it to be about. So find a group. If you're not in a lot of groups and you would rather take this time to find a group, you can do that as well. So you have two options this first task. Find a group if you're not in a lot that you feel like you jive with right now, or pick a group that you do jive with really well that you can comment easily on, because the goal in this 10-minute task is to get as many thoughtful comments on people's posts as we possibly can, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and start the timer. And as you guys probably know, I'm going to say it again, a thoughtful comment is viewed by Facebook as a comment that is 3 to 4 words or more. So make sure that when you're, interacting on these people's posts, you're not just reacting to it with a heart or a laugh or a wow or whatever. You're actually putting comments out there that are deemed thoughtful and valuable by Facebook. So instead of saying cute, you could say, oh my gosh, their outfits are so cute. Where did you get them? Make a conversation out of it. That's where you're going to get the most interaction and the most eyes on your post in that group, which is going to be our next task. So our timer is set 9.5 minutes. Go find a group, interact in it, and you can be thinking of something that you'll post in this group after this task is done. And as always, if you guys have any questions, feel free to unmute yourself and ask. Okie dokie, you guys. We're done with our first task. So now, like I said, go to the top of that group and find something interactive or figure out something interactive that you can post. So you can typically when I do this, I either do one of a few things. So I either ask for advice on something, I ask a question, like a funny just interactive question. Like for instance, I'm interacting in one of my fitness groups right now, so in the past I've done something like, how many of you guys hate leg day? Because most girls love leg day because of their booty. I hate leg day, so I would much rather do shoulders. So I posted something simple like that and got like, not even kidding you, like 2,000 comments. Like it was ridiculous. So think of anything that would start a conversation that you can post easily to get interaction. And now that you've interacted for 10 minutes in this group, your interaction should be pretty good because those people are now going to see your post in that group. So we're going to take about 5 minutes to do this, and then I'll check in with you guys. And if you need more time, we'll take more time. Okay, ready, go. And pics are always good to add with it. Like if you can post something with a picture, that's going to get even more weight in that group for people to see. So keep that in mind as well. Okay, how are we doing? Has everybody made their post? Are we good? Just speak up if you need more time, or y'all can go back to that in a little while. So if you're yes, yes, we're good. Okay. And if you finish another task early, then you can go back to it or whatever. So our next task, awesome. Okay, so our next task is going to be, we're going to sort our friends list from oldest to newest. So if you guys don't know how to do this, you're going to go to your Facebook menu, okay? You're going to click on friends. Well, first you're going to click on your profile, sorry. So you're going to go to your Facebook menu, and you're going to click on yourself, your name. I'm trying to get there so I can walk you guys through it. And then you're going to click on friends. I'm sorry, that's wrong. Because nope, okay, scratch that. Go to your menu and click on friends. So I was right the first time. And then click on all friends. Okay, the other way is how you sort it alphabetically. So, and then you'll see sort up there at the top right. You're going to sort oldest friends first. Okay, these are going to be the friends that you added like way back when you started Facebook. I love doing this test because you get to reconnect with so many people that you probably like forgot you were friends with, to be honest. So if I'm going to say that one more time for people watching the recording because that was craziness. So tap on the menu, the three little lines at the bottom right, then tap on friends, go to all friends, sort, and then oldest friends first. Okay, so our task is I want you to, if you do this frequently like me, you may or may not have like a stopping point of where you stopped the last time. Pick up wherever you stopped if you do this on the regular. If you don't do this on the regular, then go ahead and start at the top of that list, so the very oldest friend that you have. And I want you to go to your profile. We're going to take 15 minutes to do this because there's a couple of different things that I want you to do while you're doing this. Number one, first thing is make sure that they have an active profile. Okay, so sometimes when I go back to this oldest friends first list, like those people have created a new profile, or they've deactivated their Facebook, or they just don't use Facebook, whatever. Then at that point you decide, like, do you want to unfriend them because they're not active, or maybe they have in their bio that they have another profile? Then at that point I would unfriend them. You can kind of feel it out. So check and see if you want to remain friends with that person. Okay, second thing is I want you to reconnect with them somehow. So if they are active on Facebook and they've posted recently, I would probably just react to a post. If you used to know them really well, you can send them a message, or if they have not posted in a while and you feel comfortable. Now, when I say comfortable, like get outside your comfort zone a little bit, okay? You don't have to take like huge leaps and bounds tonight, but baby steps. So reconnect with people that you're familiar with, that you feel like you can just send them a message and be like, hey girl, oh my gosh, like I totally forgot we're friends. Like I'm that person that will call myself out. So I'll say something like that. Or I can't believe we haven't talked in 2 years. Like, who am I? Or, anything like that to reconnect with them. So that's what I want you to do. Sort your friends from oldest to newest. Take a quick look at their profile and try and engage with them via one of their posts, or send them a quick message to reconnect. So again, 15 minutes for this. And if y'all have any questions, or you want to share like what you're doing as far as message wise, feel free to share. I just started the timer, so ready, go.
I'm not seeing the sort option like you're saying on mine.
Okay. What do you see when you go to friends?
I see the all in the recent, but it's on all, but there's no option. Where are you seeing the option to sort?
When you click on all friends,
Yeah.
it's up near the like little microscope thingy. Do you see that?
No, I don't have a microscope thingy.
Okay. Are you on your profile, or are you on your
Yeah.
menu.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you're on your profile.
Okay. What am I doing wrong?
So click on the three lines down at the bottom where you see like your name up at the top, and then you'll see like groups, memories, news, marketplace. Do you know what I'm talking
Oh,
about?
okay. Yeah.
Okay, click on friends there. I hate how they don't just like have it all in one, but they don't. And then click on all friends up at the top, and that sort button should be underneath the microscope.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Got it. Thank you.
You're welcome. Alrighty, we are done with that one. Did you guys find some people that you forgot about? I do every single time. Every single time. So I hope that was helpful. Okay, moving on. The next thing we're going to do is interact in your stories. So y'all know my rule of thumb. Take your fingers, scroll somewhere, start at a random spot in your stories. Do not start at the beginning of your stories because you're going to see the same people at the beginning of your stories most likely almost every single time you open that platform, whichever platform you're using. So scroll a little bit, start in a random spot. My rule of thumb is a 3+ word reply slash comment, whatever you want to call it, per person outside of Navan. So if that person has 15 stories, I'm going to reply to one that I feel like I can genuinely reply to, and then I'm going to swipe. I'm not going to finish watching the last 8 of their stories. I'm just going to move on to the next person so I can get as many interactions in as I possibly can. So we're going to do that for 10 minutes, and I'm going to go ahead and start the timer. And if you guys have trouble like coming up with 3 to 4 word, comments or replies, just think of like what you would like as soon as you look at that picture, what would you think about? And then ask a question. Like, that's the easiest way to get your response to be more than 3 to 4 words is just focus on something that you can ask a question about. So if it's a shirt that that they're wearing that I think is super cute, I'm going to ask them where they got it. Doesn't matter whether they're local, whatever. I might even ask about the material of the shirt. If it's lashes, I'm going to ask, like, are they magnetic? Are they glue on? Where'd you get them? I ask, where did you get them for a lot of things. Um, if they're kids and I'm familiar with the family, or familiar but not like super good friends, I'm going to ask, or I'm going to say something about their kids and then ask how old they are. You get what I'm saying? Like, expand off of whatever first comes to your mind with a question, and that's the easiest way to make your comment like longer, um, and more genuine. So okay, 8.5 minutes left ish. Okie dokie. We are done with that. And the last thing we're going to do for the last 8 minutes is we're going to go back to that group that we made our post in, and we're going to respond to every single comment that someone has left us on that post. So, if you have three, then respond to those three, and then you can hop off. If you have more than that, hang out with us until 11:30, 7 more minutes. But go respond and make sure, again, that they're thoughtful, 3 to 4 words or more comments. It's great if you can keep the conversation going and ask another question, or ask for, like, if they gave you advice, ask for a reference of like where that advice came from, something like that, to where you can keep the conversation going, because then at that point, if this is someone that comments on your post in this particular group often, or you feel like you made a really good connection, that's when I choose to friend the people that I like. This is how I make friends within groups. It's comments that turn into conversations, that turn into conversations in Messenger. And instead of sending someone just a message from the group, like, I always just friend them. And then I'll send a message once they accept, because, if you send messages to people, you know, y'all go ahead and work. I just started the timer. Sorry. If you send messages to people, and you're not friends with them, sometimes it goes to that like filtered folder and you don't even see it. So, or I don't even see it and I know where to check. So, um, that's like a little tip. So go ahead and respond to all those comments, and then we will be done. All righty. Thank y'all for hopping on tonight. Like I said, I will hopefully figure out a way to get all of this on the units, but because I can't right now, they are all on YouTube, and I will post that link in our chat after I get off of here so that you guys know where to find them. Thank you, Mikkel. Thank y'all for hopping on, and we'll see you next Tuesday at 10:30. Have a good night.